It's week 4 of the 2024 season, and if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Bengals and the Panthers on EA Sports.
It's been the home of the Panthers since 1996. Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. We welcome you to EA Sports coverage of the National Football League. Good to have you with us. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. You know, partner, fantasy football doesn't take into account the guys close to the football, the guys at the line of scrimmage. This is one where our eyes are going to be focused on that battle in the trenches all game long.
Mike, it doesn't matter if it's Pee-wee football, middle school football, or NFL football. You can only do offensively
Stage is set. Ball is on the tee. And off we go on EA Sports. This will be returned from the 6. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Bengals offense comes out led by their quarterback, Joe Burrow. Can they keep him healthy? Because when he's good, he's so good. Won the Heisman during his days at LSU. Took this team to the Super Bowl. Now, Greg, year 5 for Burrow with the Bengals.
There's been a lot of talk coming into this week, Mike, about whether or not he'd be able to keep this hot streak going. And while I don't know if he'll be able to produce that absurd stat line like he did a week ago, I think he's more than capable of having another strong outing here in this one. I mean, somehow, if he can replicate last week's success, I think it's pretty safe to say he's got a chance to leave here with another win.
They'll run it for the first time with Chase Brown. And he'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5, and here comes third down.
5 yards on the play, and it's third down.
Here's Brown, and he's going to be brought down behind the line. This defense fired up to start the game. It's 4th down.
Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. That's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job there, stopping this play before he had a chance to even get started.
And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. The Panthers coming out, and they're led by their quarterback, Bryce Young. Rocky rookie season for the #1 overall pick out of Alabama. But, Greg, here's the guy the Panthers hope can get this franchise going in the right direction.
Coming off a loss last time out, I think the #1 goal today, Mike, is he needs to make a bigger impact on the outcome of today's game. Last week, he was not bad by any stretch of the imagination, but it was really just a modest performance. He was okay. Well, okay at the quarterback position is not a winning formula week in and week out in the NFL. They need him to be a difference maker. They need him to be a dynamic playmaker. He's capable of all those things, and if we can get that level of play out of him today, I think they can expect a different result than last week.
Bryce Young, sacked.
A sack certainly isn't ideal in this situation, but I think this quarterback considers himself lucky he at least prevented the safety. This defense is in attack mode. They know they're one big play away from taking a 2-0 lead.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. On the ground, it's the rookie from UT. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up third down.
7-yard line. Brings up third down.
From the gun, it's Young. Time for the deep shot, looking for Thielen. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag is down. Let's see who they got. On 4th down, the longtime special teams ace, Johnny Hecker, on to punt. Charlie Jones, deep to return. A fair catch called for and taken out beyond the 45-yard line. The Bengals offense going to take over now for the second time. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. Now Brown. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. That's to the former Patriot and Dolphin Mike Gesicki. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
8-yard pickup. 1st down, Bengals.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Open man, downfield. Chase has it. 20 yards on that pass play. It's a Cincinnati 1st down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy.
Oh, they are on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. The Panthers have it. The defense comes up with a play in the red zone. Those active hands get to the quarterback, knock it out, and they come up with the recovery.
Mike, we see this from time to time down here when an offense is operating in the red zone. The field shrinks, coverage gets a little bit tighter, quarterbacks tend to hold the ball a little too long, and that's exactly what came back to bite them right here.
The Panthers offense about ready to get going on their 2nd possession. They were 3 and out first time around. They'll begin anew here in this scoreless game. It's 1st and 10. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he'll say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down. They'll motion the tight end, Thomas. They'll go play action with Young. He's got a man. It's the former Steeler, Deontay Johnson. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Strong grab there by Deontay Johnson, and following a really good 5-year run in Pittsburgh, it kind of became clear he needed a change of scenery. The Panthers went out, they traded for him this offseason, all in their quest, Mike, to continue to surround Bryce Young with better and better skill players. And so far, it looks like that trade's paying off, and they're able to connect for a big 1st down.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Young going to give it to Brooks. And he's going to struggle to get back to the line, maybe a yard. It is Logan Wilson up to make the play.
3rd down and 9.
Out of the shotgun, Young. That one taken in right side by Leggett.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
That's going to be out of bounds, no return, and the drive's going to start from just inside the 20-yard line. The Bengals offense ready to take over once more. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Here's Burrow. That's to his big tight end, Gesicki. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. To throw is Burrow. Downfield, he's got his receiver, Irwin. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
4-yard gain on the play.
Mike, you know what we used to call those plays? No, 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 yes. Because that's exactly what was going through the mind of the coach on the sideline when the quarterback decided to throw that ball into really tight coverage.
On the ground, it's Brown. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Here's 2nd and 9. To throw is Burrow. That one taken in by T. Higgins.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Burrow. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
Well defended there, and the quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. 3rd down stop sets up 4th down. Here's Brad Robbins now, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. Here's the Carolina offense now as they head out to take over for their next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. They'll motion the tight end, Thomas. On 1st and 10, here's Young. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete. The pass intended for Xavier Legette, and it'll be 2nd down. On 2nd down, it's Brooks. A short gain up to the 20. Jermaine Pratt up to make the stop. Got to get it to the 28, but now it's 3rd down. Here's Young. And that is incomplete. Deontay Johnson, the intended target there. And it's going to be 4th down. Here's Johnny Hecker now, as he is on to punt for Carolina. Fair catch is called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. Heading out now, the Cincinnati offense. They're going to get set to take over once more. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Now, Burrow. To the middle of the field. That's taken in by Chase. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. And before the snap, we have a whistle, and this could very well be a false start. A carry here for Brown. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Gesicki, the man in motion. Quick throw out wide. It's caught. A pickup there of 13. And the Bengals going to have a 1st down.
And the Bengals 1st down.
They go play action for Burrow. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Sending a receiver right. 2nd down, Burrow. Looking middle of the field, it's complete. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the 1st down marker, but it is a pickup of 9. 3rd and a yard. A tight end in motion now. They'll run here with Brown. They'll mark him down there at the 33, but that is good enough. A run gives him a 1st down.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
That's complete to all the tight end. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line. So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. Throwing is Burrow. Taken in by Gesicki. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. That's going to be incomplete, and it'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter. 4th down, and the Bengals will bring in Evan McPherson for the field goal try. McPherson's kick is good, and the Bengals are out to an early 3-0 lead. So just a lone field goal in the first quarter of play. 3-0 is our score. And we'll return to Charlotte in a moment. So 3-0 our score, and we are set for the dynamic kickoff. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Panthers offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. The next drive about to get going. We're going to take a moment here to let you know what's coming up in prime time this week. Starting tonight, it's Sunday Night Football, one of the best games of the opening month of the season. Bills and Ravens from Baltimore. And then another double bill on Monday Night Football as the Titans and Dolphins meet in Miami at 7:30 Eastern. Followed by the Seahawks and Lions 45 minutes later with the kickoff in Detroit at 8:15 Eastern Time.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
On 1st down is Young. This one on target for Johnson. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll motion the tight end, Thomas. They'll give it up the middle to Brooks. He'll inch forward for maybe a yard. B.J. Hill shuts it down there. 3rd down, 3 to go.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
They motion a receiver right. From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Young. And that is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball. And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
It's a pickup for 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Panthers' 49-yard line.
Burrow here on 2nd down. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
Now a 2nd down throw for Burrow. This pass right side, and Higgins has the catch. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. A first down throw for Burrow. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. Working out of the gun, Burrow. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and it also gives some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Panthers offense about ready to take over once more. They're still in search for their first points in this one, but only trailing 6-0. And this drive will begin with a first down. On play action, Young. Secured by the veteran, Adam Thielen. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
On the ground, it's Brooks. And he's going to be stuffed well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. They'll motion over Thielen. Throwing on 2nd down, Young. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 13.
Back to throw, Young. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
A fair catch taken, and they're going to start right at their own 20-yard line. The Bengals offense ready to see what they can do. They work with a 6-point advantage as they start this drive on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Quick throw, taken in. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Burrow to throw. That's to his big tight end, Gesicki. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7. Looks like movement over there on the left side, and the flag is down. That one's on Orlando Brown, Jr. Here's Burrow. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Back to throw, Burrow. He's going to keep it himself. And he'll gain yardage and able to get down at the end of the play. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Burrow. He'll find Brown out of the backfield. Looking for room out on the edge. He's not going to find it. As a matter of fact, I think they tracked him down behind the line of scrimmage. Good job by the defense, and it's 4th down.
Anytime it's 3rd and short, you better account for the running back out of the backfield, and that's exactly what they do here. Great job by the defense, taking him down for a loss. Brings up 4th down.
He'll take this in back at the 16. And that's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. The Panthers offense ready to take over possession of the football. The deficit, 6 points. So a touchdown here would be mighty nice for the offense. See what they can do on this drive. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Young. That one complete. It's Ian Thomas. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2. They'll go play action with Young. That's into the hands of Jonathan Brooks. And he's going to be run out after a gain of about 6, but that'll be good enough for a 1st down.
That's good for a Carolina Panther. 1st and 10 at the 40.
Out of the shotgun, Young. That's to the left side, hauled in by Leggett.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play. These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That one into the hands of Thielen. He's got it. It'll be a pickup of 10. It's good for a Panther 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
And that is incomplete. He was seeking out the veteran Adam Thielen that time. And that will lead to a 2nd down. Tremble comes in motion. A 2nd down throw for Young. That's to the right side and corralled by Thielen.
Just take what the defense is giving you, and you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game. Now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
He's got his man. That's Leggett. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 10 yards and a 1st down.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Young to throw on 1st down. They go back to Leggett. He's got another one. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. Back with more from Charlotte. After this, here's 2nd and 3 to go. To throw, Young. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he'll be taken down.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. It's such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome of the game, and they're knocking on the door here, 1st and goal, and at the very least, got to come away with some points.
And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Adam Thielen. Touchdown, Carolina. That touchdown, number 1 for him on the year. Now the try here for the point after. It's up and through. The Panthers move out in front by a point. It's 7-6. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Charlie Jones now to return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Following the kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. Halftime is looming, so the athletic training staff going to get a chance to look him over during the break. Here's 1st and 10. Burrow. To the middle of the field. That's taken in by Chase. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. A 1st down throw for Burrow. He'll let it go deep left sideline. He's got it. What about that? Out of bounds all the way down inside the 15. That is a big play for Cincinnati. 47 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
That one taken in. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Cincinnati. That a big score, Greg. They continue to get points, but after not getting touchdowns, this has to feel really good to this offense.
It really does, and I think anytime you can build on your confidence that now you know the rest of this game, you can finish these good drives. Coming away with 2 field goals, those are wins for the defense. So now a win for the offensive side of the ball, and got to see now if you can keep this rolling throughout the rest of this game.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The home team's offense going to take over here in the last minute of this first half. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Now Young. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Young to throw on 1st and 10. He's going to run it. And Young will have a 1st down, able to slide to avoid the contact at the end of the play. Back to throw. 1st down throw there is incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
To throw is Young. Oh, he coughs up the football. But he'll gather it back in. And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called. The Panthers going to turn things over to the field goal unit. This will be from 56 yards away. And that is no good. He missed it. And they are not able to draw closer.
Man, that would have been such a nice boost for this group going into halftime. The snap was good. The hold was good. He just couldn't quite get it through the uprights.
He's going to let this one go deep. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
All right, Michael, we'll get back to you and Greg in just a little bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll start over at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, where you see the final score there. Bucky Irving, well over 100 yards on the ground with a pair of touchdown runs. From there, we head to the Big Apple, more specifically to MetLife Stadium in Jersey to check on the Giants. And they were losers in their ball game to the visiting Dallas Cowboys. Dak Prescott, excellent in the victory as his guys moved to 3-1 after 4 games. Lastly, let's get to the Windy City, see what's happening with the Bears at home at Soldier Field. And they were victorious in that one over the visiting L.A. Rams. Caleb Williams, excellent in the victory as his guys moved to 3-1 after 4 games. These two teams making their way back out of their locker room, so that means we're just about set for the second half. And to bring it your way, we go back out to Mike and Greg.
Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand in this second half, about to get started. This will be returned from the 6. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. The home team's offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. They'll start out first down and 10. They'll motion the tight end, Thomas. On first down is Young. That's taken in by Thomas. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 43-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Young. And he'll let it go deep for Johnson.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
And it looks like he's going to have the first down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive.
That's good for Panthers. First down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Brooks. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
Tackle made at his 48-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
They'll motion over Thielen. On second down, Young. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds. Here's third down and a few inches. Slot man in motion left. From the gun here on third down, it's Young. He's got his man complete to Johnson.
3rd and inches, you see a lot of teams try to take a shot. Why, Mike? Because they know on 4th and inches, they still have a chance to convert the first down. The shot wasn't there, but they're still able to pick up a nice gain and convert and bring up first down.
Quick throw here on the RPO, caught by Thomas. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
At the Bengals' 34-yard line.
From the gun, it's Young. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
He'll try and get there on the ground. And Young will have a first down, able to slide to avoid the contact at the end of the play. 10 yards on the pickup, and that's good for a first down. They'll run here. The former Canadian track star, Chuba Hubbard, will take it. And he's going to be taken down.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you could have 2 or 3 that can all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
Here's Young. This one caught at the 4. Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal.
At the 4-yard line.
Young. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
So instead of celebrating a touchdown, he's just heading back to his huddle trying to keep his head up as everyone kind of looks at him sideways. If that ball hits your hands at this level,
it is brought in the end zone. Xavier Legette, touchdown, Panthers. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown.
So when you find yourself this tight to the goal line, Mike, the offense becomes a lot more restricted in as far as how deep you can throw the ball. The field is wider than it is long, and I think the idea here is let's spread them out. Let's put all of our eligibles out there and let the quarterback get a really good picture. Where are the holes in the coverage? Where are the one-on-one matchups that I like? And let's put this ball in the quarterback's hand, let him make a good decision, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Jones now on the return, and he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Out comes Joe Burrow and the Bengals offense to take over once more. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now they're trying to keep it going. To the middle of the field, caught by Higgins. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Nice play there by T. Higgins, and when you think, Mike, back to 2023, he's only able to play 12 games, still had just under 700 yards and 5 touchdowns. The hope in Cincinnati is when this guy is healthy, they have themselves a bona fide superstar at the wide receiver position. Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him, and we'll bring up 3rd down. Burrow from out of the gun here on under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
The offense is trying to stretch the field vertically. They're trying to put as many receivers into the coverage deep as possible. But you know what you need? You need time. You need to allow those guys to get downfield. But when you have a pass rush like this, they don't let that time unfold, and that pocket collapsed and results in a sack.
The home team's offense and Bryce Young set for their next possession. And we run you through the highlights here. It has been a very big performance from the quarterback position, instrumental in leading and executing, and now trying to finish strong and take his team to the finish line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. A run with Brooks to begin this drive, and he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Another try with Brooks. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
So a much more difficult scenario now. It is 3rd and 10. Out of the shotgun, Young. Oh, and that throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looked like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up fourth down. On now is the punt team for the Panthers, as he's on for the 5th time this afternoon. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. The Bengals offense and Joe Burrow set to take over again. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. That's complete to all the tight end. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he proves tough to bring down. Good running across midfield. A gain of 8 that time. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Now a whistle. Looks like there was movement on the left side of that offensive line. Burrow here on 2nd down. That's to his big tight end, Gesicki. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
And this offense is now really on the move, Mike, and it's the passing game that's leading the way. They've been able to march their way downfield thanks to this aerial attack, so don't expect them to go to the ground game anytime soon. If I'm this play caller, I'm continuing to lead on this, not only in this drive, but probably for the rest of this game.
Burrow now to throw on 1st down. Passing right side, and Chase has it. And the Bengals are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Now, Burrow. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
Goes without saying, Mike, you have to be smart with the ball, especially down here in the red zone. You're already in scoring position. And I understand they're trying to come away with a touchdown, but at the very least, come away with 3. Worst case scenario is you turn the ball over and you come away with nothing.
2 incomplete passes now lead to this 3rd down and goal. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He puts it up, and it's caught. T. Higgins. Touchdown, Bengals. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown. I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. He'll start at the 4. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Receiver in motion, going right. On 1st and 10, here's Young. Over the middle, he's got Leggett. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
And really nice catch here by Leggett, and These are the weapons that they're trying to continue to surround Bryce Young with. He didn't have a lot to work with his rookie year, and now in comes a first-round draft pick. Big, physical, great with the ball in his hands, can really go up and compete. It took him a few years at South Carolina to put it all together, but this past season as a senior, second in the SEC in receiving yards with over 1,200. So this is a guy that has big playability, and he's going to be a big part of this Panthers offense going forward.
A give inside, it's Brooks. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Chris Jenkins there on the tackle.
Brings up 2nd and 14.
We'll go once more with Brooks. And that's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down. Now a 3rd and 2.
Brings up 3rd down and 2.
They'll try and run it with Brooks. And he's going to have a Panthers first down. He needed 2 and gained 6.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? In this 3rd and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the first down, and they're able to convert.
And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the Bengals' 40-yard line.
A 2nd down throw for Young. And this ball batted away and incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jonathan Brooks out of the backfield. And it'll be 3rd down.
And 10 yards to go.
Throwing is Young. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line. The visitors' offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And you get a look at the numbers, they don't even tell the whole story. This has been a tremendous performance to this point. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2. At the 22-yard line.
They bring Chase in motion. Now a 2nd down throw for Burrow. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
And 2 yards to go.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this 3rd quarter. The Bengals ready to punt this one away.
Formation for the Bengals.
And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. They'll start this on the ground with Brooks. And that one is closed down in the backfield. What a defensive play. Knifing in, dropping him for the loss.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here. This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
First time they've looked his way all game long, but he comes through with the grab and a 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and The age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Ball start, offense.
Back to throw, Young. And this will be incomplete.
When you air it out like that on these big shots downfield, they're not always high percentage plays. It takes a lot of things to line up timing-wise, location of the field, accuracy of the throw to result in those big plays, but I think they've got...
That's going to be intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
The Bengals offense ready to take over once again. They've got the lead, and they'll set forth trying to build on it. They're going to do that with excellent field position. On first down, Burrow. Taken in by Gesicki. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 17-yard line.
Burrow, RPO, get it to Chase. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down. They'll run with Evans. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
To throw is Burrow. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Chase Brown. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Panthers offense ready to get back to work. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. Here's Young. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete.
This is why it's so critical that the quarterback and his intended target are on the same page. They got to speak the same language. When there's miscommunication, it leads to errant throws, and when errant throws lead to big missed opportunities.
A throw left side, but it's incomplete.
It's always a risky decision anytime a quarterback tries to force the ball, especially into those tightly contested areas. Not a lot of daylight, not a lot of room for error. In this case, it just falls simply as an incomplete. But as this game unfolds, better decisions are going to lead to better results. Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
The Bengals offense make their way out to take over once more. As we look back at some of the highlights of this one, you'll see a lot of them, Greg, coming from the passing game. They've done a nice job picking the defense apart.
Yeah, and I think that's the right way to say it. It hasn't necessarily been just a bunch of deep shots, a bunch of explosives. It's been more methodical. It's been precise. They've really been all over their execution, and this is about as close to a complete performance as you're going to see from any offense throughout the course of this season.
On 1st and 10, Burrow.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
2nd down, Burrow. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 1st and 10.
First down, Cincinnati.
Burrow to throw. He'll air one out for Higgins. And that is incomplete. T. Higgins, the intended receiver on that one. And it'll lead to a 2nd down. Play action now. It's Burrow. A throw on the move is caught. And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. Now, Burrow. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete.
At this point in the game, Mike, it really starts coming down to the number of possessions. So that's a huge 1st down conversion, fresh set of downs. Now, the balance is stay aggressive and maintain the ball, but also start working this clock.
And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
Mike, I think every offense would love to be able to call designed runs for their quarterback, but it's so dependent of who that quarterback is. And for this team, to be able to have that guy behind center, it just adds a different element to what they can do on offense.
And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Panthers' 17-yard line.
Throwing is Burrow. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Burrow from out of the gun here on. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. The Panthers have it.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
Young to throw on 1st and 10. That one, oh, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be 2nd down. From the gun, it's Young. A throw left side, taken in by Thomas. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here now, 3rd and 5. They'll motion the tight end, Thomas. From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Young.
Young's pass intended for Chuba Hubbard.
They're lucky to have avoided this mistake here, Mike. In the 4th quarter, with possessions running out, That would have been a critical back-breaking play in this game, and they're going to have second life now after that defender drops the ball, and let's see if they can take advantage of it.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the 4th, but they will turn it over on downs. Gesicki, the man in motion. A 1st down throw for Burrow. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 9-yard line.
Here's Burrow. This one caught at the 4. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal. Here's a run. And that big offensive line, clearing space. He's in. Touchdown, Bengals. They extend the lead, and it looks like they're going to extend the terrific start to this season. Greg, they are just a few minutes away from a 4-0 beginning.
Even since adding that 17th game to the schedule, so many coaches across the league, Mike, they still refer to the season as quarters. So they talk about, all right, let's focus going into the year on winning quarter number 1. And I'll tell you what, at 4-0, it doesn't get much better than that.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. Here's the Carolina offense now as they head out to take over for their next possession. Things not looking good, but see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with 1st down. This one hauled in by Thomas. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Out of the shotgun, Young. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. To throw is Young. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Open man, left side, he's got it. And he's going to have the 1st down. An aggressive call there, but it works out as they convert on 4th down. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. That not a welcome development here late in a one-sided game. Young to throw on 1st down. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete.
Just seems like another case of predetermining where the quarterback is going to go with the ball. He had a lot of good route options on that last concept. I think if he just remains a little bit more patient, read the play out, let it unfold, will lead to some easier and better completions.
Play is stopped for a moment. It is an injured Carolina Panther on the field. That not a welcome development here late in a one-sided game. Young hands it to Hubbard. Nice gain on 1st down, but the penalty flags come in. And the question now, will the play stand? Young. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
That's a throw that's going to make him cringe on Monday, Mike, in the film room. At this level, quick hitters, those quick, easy passes, those should be borderline automatic. But it was anything but this time around.
And he'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Play is stopped for a moment. It is an injured Carolina Panther on the field. That not a welcome development here late in a one-sided game. Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long. They'll go. Young. This is caught. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And this will be recovered by the offense, so no run back at least, but it'll still wind up a turnover on downs.
Now, obviously, there's never a good time to fumble the ball. It's probably the thing that teams stress the most is ball security, but it makes it a little bit easier knowing.
Now Dave Canales has reached for the red challenge flag, and they'll get a second look. At issue was the knee, or any other body part except the hand, down before the ball comes loose, and are the visuals convincing enough to overturn the call on the field? So a great challenge there. Replay confirms not down before the ball comes out. It's a fumble and a turnover. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
At the 12-yard line.
On the ground, it's Brown. And he'll pick his way forward. A gain of about 5. And that's going to set up 3rd down. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. 3rd and 5. A carry here for Brown.
Chase Brown, the ball carrier. He was taken down at the 22-yard line. A 5-yard gain.
The Bengals out and ready to punt, as they are forced to kick for the 6th time today. This fielded inside the 35. And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Back to throw, Young. Going to set up the screen here to Hubbard. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a 1st down.
That's good for a Carolina Panther. 1st and 10 at the 40.
Throwing is Young. Catch made right side. It's Johnson. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. On 1st down is Young. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Back to the air, it's Young. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame. Well, we all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense, and, well, I think that's kind of a joke for the past. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. You've got to secure that interception for your defense and get off the field.
Oh, he's going to be very close. It depends on the mark. But he is short. They've held him on 4th down.
You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Heading out now, the Cincinnati offense. They're going to get set to take over once more. And it's looking like 4-0 might be in the cards. Looking to finish off a perfect September as they're going to start this drive. 1st and 10. And he'll get 4 here, up to the 24-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 6. So, this one, a win for the visiting Bengals. They finish off the first month of the season perfect, as the victory runs their mark to 4-0. So, that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.